shit, Rex run another one.
Cause no one was there, you did it alone.
Let me get on my joke.
Niggas was taking the mails because they done talked on the phone. How many times?
Did you actually watch this one?
I don't watch them. I only listen to them.
You gotta watch it. Yo, 6 Views Uncut, episode 33. It's your boy Viral G, aka Ginobili G.
Ginobili G.
That's how I Yeah, man, we in the building. 6 Views Uncut. You know, we in here, Toronto. Shout out yourself, big up yourself. Just good energy, man. I don't know. The energy in here is good today. I don't know why, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to boy Rick in the building.
Hey.
Here with me today. Really quick, you got any shout outs? Where the hell is my lighter?
Shout out to all the Toronto rappers out there. All of them. Okay. Everybody keep doing their thing. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to Zaylink. Shout out to Alizé doing her thing. New episode up right now.
Lady Ice.
Yeah. Shout out to Lady Ice. And I think that's all I got, yo.
Holy, shout out Alizé. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, man. Shout out the team like usual. Herky Herc. Gucci Gang, Empress, you see out there posing up on the thing. Yeah, like, yo, watch your bugger, get your bugger on, do your thing, man. Real, we see out there. Real's doing something behind the scenes.
Yeah, man. Real's busy.
Yo, Real, you need to forward on the show, fam.
Fact.
You need to forward, fam. Also, too, I want to give a shout out to Toronto Top Tunes. And team Real Estate 24/7 or team _ Real Estate 24/7. They're doing the thing over there with Cholo Cash. So they've been hitting me up and stuff like that. So shout them out. They're doing their thing. Also, of course, our interview that we had with Up Next. I got it right this time. At Keep 6 Lives. Shout them out. And also my boy here with the YMC apparel. Yeah, I'm saying doing my thing. Yeah, man. And also Toronto, do your thing like usual. Check out last week's episode with ASF Lucky. Shot by Hush, all the freaky boy them. And yeah, man, just make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Since I'm here, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Gutsy Gut. Subscribe. Let me get them numbers up. Monetize me, baby. And get me to like 10K on friggin' Instagram. Let me swipe up and help all you other artists out there. Like, come on, B. Like, I'm out here trying to help you guys. And shoot. That's it for the shoutouts, I guess. I can't think of anything else. But really sad week, man. Lost two legends. R.I.P. to Hank Aaron and Larry King. I know. Well, I don't know if you're a real baseball man, but Hank Aaron.
No, he's a legend, for just, you know, as black people, right?
Yeah, facts.
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? But
sorry, lighter really quick. I don't know where the hell mine is.
But the Larry King one, like that kind of hit me too. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's a legend for like us as you know, broadcasters, podcasters, just reporters, journalists. He's the GOAT, man. A lot of people don't realize that he's the GOAT.
Yeah. Old, like super OG.
Yeah.
And he lived a well life, a pretty good life.
Yeah, the man was like 80 or something like that. The man's wife was like 40-something years old or whatever. Living his best life, yo. Allow him.
Do you have like a bobit? A favorite Larry King moment?
Not really, because like he's interviewed everybody. I can't pinpoint one. But one thing that was shocking to me when I was watching CP24, they were saying something like, the man has some whatever 1,000 interviews that he's done over time. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Like, not like 2,000, something like 6,000 or something like that. I'm like, this nigga.
Put it like this. Break down how many interviews you've probably done. Over 100, my G.
Yeah, I'm probably almost at 300 now.
No, I'm not talking... hold on.
Interviews,
this nigga said he's at 300.
Well, I'm maybe 200 and change.
That's still a lot, my G.
Because I'm taking into account like 6 Views interviews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Uncut too?
No, not the uncuts, because those are your interviews. Like,
right.
I'm not talking about like ad libs. You know what I'm saying, or a hook or whatever. Like, if it was a verses, I wouldn't be like, well, I was at the Booggz interview. Yeah. No, I'd bring out my own Booggz interview, the one with Herc and I.
Or you bring out your own chromazz interview.
Yeah, like if it was
the other two.
Yeah, so those ones is what I'm counting, right?
True.
If you take those, the We Love Hip Hop ones and the fucking 6 Views ones together, It's a lot of fucking interviews.
Yeah,
man.
that's a lot of interviews. So going back to him too, like that's a lot of interviews, my G. That's why I'm not surprised that he has that many, but I wouldn't be surprised in the next 3-4 years you'll be touching 1,000, my G.
Trying to.
There you
Working
go.
on it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Getting there.
But yeah, man, condolences to both their families, and you know what I'm saying, their legacy will live on forever because of Shrink. Both huge legends. Also too, I seen on Keepsix Solid. I don't know if it's facts or not, but free up the man Booggz, man. They said that Booggz is locked up.
Yeah.
Alumni over here too as well.
I wasn't sure if he was locked because I seen that first, and then I thought he was home because he broke his bail violation. They said. What is it? What you got there? I'm not even looking at the page.
Well, but I think it's not even pulling up. They did it to big ass out here, but
Acting wonky. Yeah. Let me pull this shit up.
But it was on Keepsix Solid's page. It just said that just to free him up. That was it.
Well, I know it was a bail condition that they said on this page, right? That his bail condition was broken, but I don't know what his bail conditions were, right? Like,
Okay.
we're not in the man's life like that, right?
Yeah, man. Well, regardless, I hope Booggz just figures it out, man, because he's been having a crazy year.
Yeah, and we support again all of the Toronto rappers. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with Booggz like from the long way from time, right?
Hold on, sorry, I gotta be an asshole. I don't fuck with one artist out here. That's it. I'm gonna be real with her. Like, I fuck with all you guys, but one. Okay. Sorry,
Now they're
continue.
gonna try to find out who
They can find. They can find out. But yeah,
But like, I feel like I got a comment the other day when I was on live, and we'll get to that part later. But somebody was like, "Yo, you're dissing Booggz," and I was like, "How?" And they're like, "Because like you fuck with top 5," and I'm like, "So I can't walk and chew gum at the same time? I can't support all you guys?"
no, it's not allowed. If you support one, you're not supposed to support the other.
Well, that's shit, man. I feel a big enough brain to be able to like both people's music, fam. So shout out to Booggz, man.
Yeah, shout out to Booggz, man. Big up Booggz. Booggz is a real one. Well, I don't know if he's a real one, but he's been real with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Off that topic. Yo, I apologize about this whole Goonie Guts thing and how he's been carrying on and shit and getting other people from the pod to freaking put on masks and do all some kinds of crazy shit.
Where is he? Where did he go?
I don't know. He's looking. What's with Andy? He's looking for your homie, bro. That hood guy that you chill with, he's looking for him. So I don't know. Video might be coming soon. But he went on live because there's the rumor that came out that Tory, the charges got dropped.
Oh yeah.
Yes, fam, and everybody went wild. They didn't wait because it was just like, we got a victory.
Yeah, myself included.
Oh, Ma, you gotta say you're sorry. But like, yeah,
I'm so glad I didn't at him.
niggas are calling at me, yo, Guts, what were you saying at the beginning of this? But yeah, fam, Meg was straight up quick to shut that shit down.
Matumbo.
She's super Matumbo. No. Yo, so okay, so to get what really happened, I guess apparently the court date got pushed back. So I don't know how from the court date getting pushed back, how people just thought that the charges got dropped. But that was it. Meg came out and said, no, like, y'all niggas gotta chill off this shit. Y'all gotta come off this whole believe in whatever you see on the internet. That nigga's going to jail. Not her exact words. Sorry, internet's acting up, but...
Didn't she say that?
No, she did say, no, like, not in that way, but she did say the nigga is going to jail. That was in her tweet somewhere. But
I remember that.
that's...
That was with the exclamation at it. That nigga
So
going
that's
to jail.
not snitching now, right? That's not snitching apparently.
Well, apparently his name was supposed to be on the court docket for that day, and the Twitter investigators didn't see it, so they were like, "Yo, he's free up," and that's how it got out. And then the tweet started catching legs.
Damn, B, y'all didn't even do your job to wait and find out a journalist to actually say something.
Shout out to the source.com. I wish I had a bus signal in this here.
Right?
Because they're the ones that's who I got it from.
Yeah, well, shout them out. This is fam. Remember, it was going back to what I was telling you a couple of days ago. Remember, I'm like, we're in this fucking twilight zone, and it just keeps it keeps popping up this weird shit that keeps happening. Fam, she actually said this nigga's going to jail.
Did that make her a snitch though?
Yes.
Why? She didn't say it. She's gonna testify.
Okay. We gotta get this whole snitch.
I'm just playing devil's advocate, by the way.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But we gotta get this whole snitch thing figured out because in Canada and Toronto, once you say anything that gives information to a case, you're considered a snitch. No matter how you look at it, left, right, the third. This one? So yeah, no matter how you look at it, left, right, and the third, like if you talk in Canada, you're considered a snitch. Now over there, what's considered a snitch is if you like inform on somebody and you're getting paid. And they look at it like
no, it's the same rules apply, fam.
no, they don't, fam. They're looking at it like she's not a snitch because she's a female.
No.
And she's not a hood. Yes, they are,
There's
fam.
some niggas who think that she's a snitch over there too.
Some do, but the majority of people are saying she's not a snitch, one, because she's a female, two, because she doesn't talk about hood shit, which if you listen to her music, she talks a lot of hood shit. She talks about getting her homies to go do something to you. So somebody like that, regardless if she's a female or not, you should know hood rules. Hood rules apply to everyone once you're in the game. Mm-hmm. So I don't get it. She's a snitch to me. I don't care what anybody else says. She's snitching. Regardless if she got if she got shot or not, I feel like she's a snitch. Whatever happens, like I don't want her to get shot. Like I don't want that to happen, and I want them to both be free off this. But I don't know, man.
At this point, she is, because before, if it was just like up to speculation, and then she went into court, then at that point she'd be a snitch. But now that like in the public, she's like, nah, this nigga shot me. That was her first snitch.
Yeah.
Right? And then now this nigga's going to jail. I can't really fucking make an argument for her, right?
I don't know how anybody could have before.
Yeah.
Hey, man. And
But
also,
when it comes to the snitching, not to interrupt you, I feel in the States they have the same rules that apply, but different types of gangs go by different types of rules. So by the mob, they're like, as long as you don't snitch on your friends, you're supposed to be cool. I'm not sure. Don't quote me completely. But like where it's like, you know, hood gangs, it's like, don't snitch on any fucking buddy.
But then they do the females too. I hear look at, if you listen to the Joe Budden podcast, they're not looking, and you know, shout out to them. We listen to them, we rock with them, but they don't look at her situation like, they're not looking at it like, okay, well, you know, she is a victim at the end of the day.
Right.
They're looking at it from more of a media standpoint. As in, yo, he's fully in the wrong if he did this, or regardless, and da-da-da-da-da. They're not looking, because when there's other situations that's involved, it's like, nah, that's hood rules apply, and da-da-da-da-da. We from the hood, we don't do that. Yeah. They talked about that. They talked about it in the show, talking about snitching on the gal them. Or would you snitch on the man or your brethren thing? Nah, we ain't doing that. That's street. You know what I'm saying? It's code. So different codes applies when it's females now. And again, they're not the straightest niggas. Yeah. But to me, how I look at it, how they look at it, when you're a female, street code doesn't apply. And maybe we need some females to ask them. Females from the hood. If you watch the show, comment. Yeah, let us know. Does it apply to you guys too, or do the rules not apply to you females? I don't know.
Chromazz definitely thinks she is.
Shout out Chromazz, alumni.
Marcus Stallion out right now.
Hey, doing numbers. But yeah. Tory also dropped the little snippet of him and the baby, the music video that they did. So that video is coming out. So I don't know why she said that as a lie too. This is why the story is so wild, fam. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it was supposed to be old from what she was saying. That's an old track that's never coming out. When they first dropped the picture on Instagram. Yeah. But now there's a trailer. But the timing, you know what? It is a kind of fucking convoluted situation. Yeah. Because not only from her side, like they're both doing some tit for tat bullshit, fam. Like, yes, at this point, you know, your innocence is more up for question, and oh, you're guilty right away, like everybody first felt. But you're using it for promo too, my G. Oh yeah. No diss to Tory, you know, we're Team Canada, Team Toronto, you know what I'm saying? But you're using the leverage of the shooting case to drop music at the same time. We're not going to hide that anymore. They both are. Right, both of them. That's what I'm saying. They're both in the wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're both using this at this point for promo, and it's making nobody fucking believe Wild Go On anymore. I can't remember if we talked about this, but are you doing the same thing? What, if I shot a chick? Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, you shoot somebody, everybody's rah, rah, rah. You're independent. So it's not like you're on a label where the label's going to tell you, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
You're independent. You control your own destiny. Are you coming out with like music? Are you actually coming out with like, would you do a sit down interview with academics and be like, yo, I'm going to give you the exclusive?
No,
like,
I wouldn't do the interview, that's for sure. Music, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to pay bills. You got lawyer bills to pay. You still have to keep your notoriety up to a certain level so that if worse comes to worse and you do have to go away for a while, there's a time capsule of music that was coming out at least until the time you got your bid. Where if you went ghost all the way until time for you to go to court dates and proceedings and stuff like that can take years sometimes. So imagine you don't drop music for 2 years because you have a court case. Mm-hmm. Now you're hurting your fucking brand completely. Like you're making yourself disappear out of the stratosphere, bro.
Bro, he's in the studio making 1,000 songs a day.
I did it already. I can't say I would do it. I've already done it. When I caught my gun charge back in 2009, right? And I was out on bail, I was recording at a vigorous pace.
Yeah.
Because
you don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm more sure that I'm probably going to have to fucking take the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer's going to do his best, but, you know, there's going to be at least a year that I'm going to be gone. And I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be the guy, right? So I recorded mad music, and I put a mixtape out while I was doing my bid.
Hey, watch you. How many guys are putting down mixtapes right now during a lockdown and COVID? None. I think it's lazy. But yeah, sorry. We'll get into that after. Yeah, man. I'd do it. If I was a rapper, I'm not even going to front. I'm looking at it depending on what position I'm in too, right? Because if I'm in Tory's position, you're just right there and you're independent. So just like you said, lawyer fees, all that stuff, I'm going to have to be putting out music, fam, because I'm going to need money to pay off that stuff. Yeah, I have money, but... And that's not to down Tory or pickpocket him. I don't think he has that money like that, where he's going to be going through whatever. And let's just say, like, I don't wish it on him, but if he does go in, that's money that you're going to have to spend. Money for commissary or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot, right?
Bro, you're going to be spending like $1 million to try to get yourself off this case, bro.
Fact, more than that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't give a fuck how much money you already have. You're going to need a little bit more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not working off a legacy. He's still on his come up, fam.
Facts.
No matter, he got money. I don't doubt that Tory got money in the M's. But like, I'm going to spend all of the money I made on lawyer shit. Why not make more?
And I think people forget too. Like 2020 was his breakthrough year. Like it's not like he's had music out and he's been doing his thing. But like he's really became like a breakthrough artist last year. Mm-hmm. Like to the mainstream audience, really and truly. And not because of music, really quarantine radio. He talks about it in that little documentary he put out.
Yes, didn't he say he went from something like 10 million followers to 20 million or... No, sorry, not 20 million. Like, I forgot what he said, but it went into the mills.
It was a lot, yeah. It was a lot. But yeah, man, again, hey, man, Tory and Meg update for the new year. We got you uncut. Just like Joe and them got you on the verses, we got you uncut. And really quick on the verses. I don't know how the hell you guys thought Keisha Cole was going to beat Ashanti. Are you guys... Anyways. Friday.
Talk to me.
Apparently he's a live whore.
Wow. Is that what they're saying in these streets?
In the streets, apparently Friday is a live whore. I got you. You wanted me to say it?
I'm selling my ass for the gram.
He's a live whore. I was on live the other day. Not with the big guy, but I was on live the other day with Jeezy Loke. And Jeezy was getting at me saying he didn't like certain things that were going on. And I was trying to let him elaborate a little bit more. He didn't want to. And then the live whore popped in. And I said, hey.
So good in a second.
Pardon?
I'm going to address that so good in a second.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
But yeah, so I said, hey, he's got way more followers. He's bubbling right now. Get him in there. You know, I came off. And Jeezy Loke and Friday had a little back and forth.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one at all. I think they both got off what they were trying to do or what both opinions were or whatnot. But I think Jeezy Loke's issue wasn't the live whore issue. It was more your old head comments. He he's feeling that We Love Hip Hop, like from time was built and represented on hip hop, music, the lyrics, I guess, like the old school aspect of hip hop. That's what I got from that conversation there. And I feel like now he sees We Love Hip Hop going in a different direction. And the network is going in a different direction, but he didn't understand that the network is, he gets it, yes, but I don't think he understands the bigger aspect of the network going in a different direction.
Yeah. And it's not going in a different direction. You have any more on it? Give me more before I respond, because when I respond, I'm gonna respond.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I guess you will. Yeah, give it. Yeah.
Okay. I respect his perspective and his perception of what he felt the network was from the beginning, but it was like maybe in the early stages where we were just interviewing maybe older heads way before his interview. But by the time we got to a Jeezy Loc interview, we interviewed older heads. We interviewed a lot more younger heads, and with their music style, you know what I mean, the auto tune and all that type of stuff. It's like, I feel from the beginning of the foundation of the podcast and the network, it was to support the whole growth of the hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? Pay homage to the legends, but always tap in with the young people. Right? And I'm not saying that that's what Jeezy Loc was saying that we weren't doing. I feel like feels that we're getting more into the controversy of stuff and like that, and maybe that's not what he's feeling. And I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But the hip hop game comes with controversy.
Facts.
And when it comes to like a network that reports stuff and gives their opinions on stuff, like I said in the live, we're here to give our opinions on shit, negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? Where like a lot of other like blog pages and stuff like that, you know, they're more repost sites and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like that's, everybody has their position in the game, but they don't need to address things because they're not the talking heads, right? We're talking heads.
We're a podcast.
We're podcasting, right? So when we post something negative, when we get together, we can talk about it and give our opinions on it. And 99.9% of the time, we're never like, yeah, keep going, guys. Shoot each other. We're like, nah, that's wrong. That thing that we were watching that on the post, what do you think about that?
We have to we don't have to interview everybody, but we're unbiased. We're not biased to anybody. As our motto, at least for 6 Views Uncut, do something. Be consistent. Do something. I will look for you and I will holler at you. This has nothing to do about controversy or anything. I interviewed ASF Lucky 7. Has nothing to do about controversy. I interviewed Two Line Music Hut with Muscle. Isaiah Peck. Nobody comes out. And this is Guts' rift with everybody. Y'all don't come out when these episodes drop. Y'all don't have nothing to say. But as soon as we do top 5, as soon as we do chromazz, Saji, Debbie, y'all have the most frigging say. So why don't you say the same or have that same energy when we don't?
For Classified.
We did Maestro. No, not Maestro. Sorry, Shot Clear a couple of weeks ago.
Shot Clear, not even over 1,000 yet. That's not our fault. We promoted the hell out of that.
So we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. Because when we do put out these guys, y'all don't come out in the comments. I'm going to get at you, Jeezy Loc. I'm sorry. You're my dog. But when we do this, like, you know, and it's no rift to you, but it's to everybody else too. We don't see you guys in the comments when we do it. It's kind of like you guys are being like, I guess, biased too, because you guys are like, okay, when it's people that we want, that's when we'll big it up, or that's when we'll say something about it. When it's people we don't like, or it's people that are just, we don't care about, we won't say anything. That's not fair, fam. You got to have that same energy all around then. Because when we don't do the chromazz or whatever, y'all can see in the numbers, you guys don't come out. You guys don't watch it. You guys don't support it. You don't comment about it. You don't like it. You don't dislike it. So what is it? What do y'all want from us?
It's crickets, yo.
But when we do the big people, that's when y'all come out, oh, we love hip hop, 6 Views Uncut. Those guys over there are fuckery. Those guys over there are the waist youths and da. Come on, B. Pick your battles properly, bro.
Yeah, I always bring up Classified because it's the most recent, but there's a multitude of them. Tona was a dope interview that we did. He dropped mad jewels. That shit is in the thousands.
We did
Danny O. Crazy. Broke down the monolith history. So much stuff. Canadian hip hop jewelry, fam. People are not showing up to those. But when I interviewed Saji, I lost friends, fam.
Wow. Okay, there's another thing too. We've been getting at the old heads. I think we have to explain this a little bit better. I don't know about your side of it.
Okay.
Gutsy's side of this whole old head aspect. Let me explain this a little bit better. If you're 35 and older and you don't really have anything musically going on, I personally, in my opinion, don't think it makes sense for you to try and get into the music industry and like you don't have the fan base, you're gonna be picky, you don't want to have TikToks, you don't want to do this and that and the third, you don't want to pay people to do reactions, you don't want to do that. Maybe you should probably not do it. You got kids, you're working a 9 to 5, money's not coming in like that. It's no diss to you, but it's gonna be super frigging harder. It's going to be extremely friggin' harder, too, if you're a female. God only knows, like, me and my sister were having this conversation. If anybody in the comments can name me a female that was over the age of 35 that has multiple kids that made it, please comment and let me know. I'll send you guys $5. Canadian.
This nigga said $5. You can send more than that.
I can't, but I won't. But, like, you guys have to understand what the music business is. If you're not going to invest into yourself, you're not going to make it. So don't think that you're like, and that's our riff to the old heads. Did you guys think just because you guys rap good or you've been rapping for a long time, but even if you've been rapping for a long time, but you don't have a fan base or you're not promoting yourself properly, if you're over the age of 35, Gutsy's opinion, you probably just shouldn't do this, fam. You don't know who to tap into. You don't know your demographic. You don't know anything about your analytics or nothing, fam. Just do so. There's nothing. There's so many other things to do. We need cameramen out here. We need producers. We need managers. We need A&Rs. We need so much other things. You don't have to just rap, fam. You guys have other skills, other places. Put them in other places. Not everybody's gonna be Drake. Not everybody's gonna be Benny and Jay-Z, 2 Chainz. You can name those guys, but name about the rest that failed.
And you know what? Also, I'm glad you mentioned that because a lot of times when I have my rants, people keep on bringing these people up. These people have made it. Benny has started late, but he was already making it before. He was a legend in Buffalo before he blew up on the whole mainstream.
People forget that 2 Chainz was doing Duffel Bag Boys.
Duffel Bag Boy was a hit. The man is seeing rap money. He's rolling with Wayne.
He was with Ludacris and them doing songs before.
He was signed.
He was building something. A lot of you guys have not built anything. And that's what we're trying to say. If you're like 40 something and you're like now deciding to take this shit serious, bro, what the frig? Go take care of your youth, my G. Go build your youth up to be a rapper, bro. Do that, my G. Like, what the hell? You're gonna be 40 and now, yeah, Benny the Butcher did it, so I'm gonna take this shit serious. But yo, you gotta repost my shit for free. Nah, nigga, I worked to build my friggin' platform, and it ain't that big, but it's still big enough where I worked consistently. Do the same. Maybe if you guys are consistent, maybe, who knows? But you guys are not. Let's be real. You guys are lazy.
You gotta assimilate. You know what I'm saying? Evolve or die is a big saying. Okay, and not die physically, you die socially.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to evolve. You have to know how to use social media. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to get with the fuckery. You don't have to, but you have to know how to use it, when to post, where to post, who to post to. You know what I mean? Research, time. That all it is just taking your time.
Really quick, sorry. I'm free promo to everybody out here. That's how Gutsy does, because I'm trying to help you guys. Dollar Boy Entertainment. He's from the States. He's doing reviews on Toronto artists. A lot of you other guys that I see should be putting your music on there. Big artists are looking at him. They're reposting him. The numbers might not show, but you never like.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes
the numbers do. Don't get me wrong. The numbers are there, but he's not like a big name reviewer, right? But at the same time, he's got 3M French. He's got other name artists. I think Pressa's a BFR Bundang. I'm pretty sure a few people have reposted him. Mm-hmm. So if they're watching him, maybe you guys should post. I don't know, man.
Also, Adam22. Shout out to him. Alumni.
I'm lofting on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I seen somebody the other day post on there from Toronto, and they reposted it on Toronto Rappers. Shout out to them as well. Do that. More of that, because I've been reposting the podcast on there, and niggas don't rap, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending this nigga $100 to repost the podcast when they're streaming live, because I want the 3,000 people who are watching at the same time, and then the maybe 30, 50, 80,000 that might watch later.
Fam, if you're going to spend $50 on blunts, backwards, all this other crazy stuff, you can spend $50 to go on this other page, or $100 to go on a page, go talk your stuff, promote your stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I guess this is going to be an ongoing thing, and you guys are going to get at me, but who cares? I know how to get through.
If people are getting at you, it's because they just don't want to put the work in. That's the way I look at it.
That's it. Y'all are lazy.
You could DM me too. Friday Ricky Dred.
DM me too. Guts. I ain't afraid. But yeah, to sum up the whole Jeezy Loc thing, and going back to like the whole network too, the network does evolve. Like in general, we've talked about this. Zayling, shout out Zayling, 6 Views, the interview, 6 Views Uncut. Like, there's so much things that we involve. We talk about different
news
things.
News
from the 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Even on my platform, the Tune for Tune. Like, we're just trying to do different stuff and build. This has nothing to do with knocking anybody. We're just trying to help the city, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh, and was one more thing. If are you done addressing what you're addressing?
Yeah.
There's one more thing I also want to address with the viral horror thing, or not the viral horror.
If that could be the name of it.
What was it? IG. What was like?
What was it?
What am I? Live horror.
Live horror.
Okay. I promised to the people at the beginning or at the end of 2020 that we're going to do, or at least me myself, I'm going to get way more interactive with the people, which means more YouTube lives. You know, started the Twitch page, or like started getting the Twitch page, getting some following, and going on there and doing the We Love Hip Hop Radio. You know, going on Instagram live as often as I can without getting too much in people's face, to just talk to the people. Mm-hmm. So you're going to see us on live more.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we're building the brand, fam.
Not to toot my horn. I've been telling you to do this from time. Like, this is something that we've, like, it's not like we just wanted to do it now. Like, this has been in the works from time.
Yeah, when I have time, when I'm not editing, when I got some time, I'm going to go on live.
Yeah. This is why he's able to, because he has Gutsy now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Gutsy frees up the space now.
Shout a little bit. Viral G, yo.
You know, I'm out here a little bit. But yeah, we're just trying to help the city, fam. If you can't see that, then your whole perspective is whack. Going to a perspective being whack, CP24 is making John Tory guess Toronto slang.
Oh,
them niggas miss Brandon. Bad.
I saw that.
That was, you were talking about cringy earlier? That shit was cringy.
Super cringy.
Oh my God. What does debout mean? What does just guys, please just go get Brandon back.
Why do they care now?
Because the views probably went down like a motherfucker.
You think so? You think it's just because of Brandon?
Hell yeah.
I'm sure the Brandon views did go down. I'm sure that's correct. But why is it so important to focus on what we doing over here?
Because it's important. We have it. They're not gonna say it. You know how media works, but they're not gonna say it. But yeah, that's a big L, and they'll probably chalk it up to, oh, you know what? A couple of months, it'll bug, but people will forget about him.
I think it's bigger than that. I think that they need to tap into the urban scene.
Yeah.
He was one of the best conduits to it. And yes, they're definitely missing him. However, it's something that they need. Right? Like it's something that they might act like they don't fucking need, hence the Junos and all the shit I always complain about. But they need us, fam. We're gonna help their ratings. I think people are starting to get tired of the same type of regular schmegular type of thing that they see on mainstream media.
Yeah.
And we the spice, fam. And I'm doing quote fingers behind the camera here. The urban scene is the spice. They need us, fam.
Like, I didn't want to talk about him, but we're talking about this kind of like how they need us. Like, they went to go do a top 5 interview.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's the play? Why are these?
You know the play. It's just like, all right, who's the hottest? Okay. let's ask our kids who's the hottest Toronto artist on Instagram. And we're going to tally it up. All these guys said top 5. All right, let's go get him. Let's figure out a way where we can like intertwine his stuff with our stuff. Brad, you're amazing, Brad.
Yeah.
Brad, give Brad a raise. Give him a raise. If this gets 100,000 views, give Brad a goddamn raise.
And like back to their TV stuff and stuff like that, it's going to get them more ratings because we're, as an urban community, is not tuning into what Global's doing on a regular basis. We're not giving a fuck about what's going on in CP24 until we see Brandon.
That's fine. Really quick, sorry. Can you pull up CP24's like on YouTube? And can you like maybe pull up the last like couple of videos from the last maybe 6 days?
What are we doing here? Well, it's basically under City TV News Toronto's YouTube. They don't have a CP24 YouTube.
Oh, okay. And
Right.
how many subscribers do they have?
They have 244,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, 2 weeks ago, they have a video like, let's see. Let's go into their videos.
Brandon,
17 hours ago, 944 views. A day ago, 996 views. Let's go to a couple of days
okay,
ago.
maybe they're not hurting that much on the YouTube aspect of it.
2 days ago, 10K. But everything in between is like a K. Like, but they're dropping like 6-7 videos a day. Just little news snippets, right?
Yeah, true. Well, Brandon's at 14.3. You know, shout him all.
Nice.
The Bet on Yourself episode, 31K. That came out 6 days ago. So, you know, big up Brandon in his episode. Yeah, regardless.
No, I have a better example for you.
Okay.
CBC. The National. Let me make sure I get the name correct on this stuff here. CBC National. Guns and Gangs. Toronto. Let me make sure I pull it up on the YouTube here. Because it's funny you're bringing this up. And I'm not going to bring up who I was having this conversation with. So, CBC's News, The National's YouTube channel, right? They're almost at 1 million, right?
Okay.
Which is crazy. But as far as like their views, they get high views on certain things. Like this chick that just got Julie Payette, like 146,000 early, right? But everything else is like 1,000 and change, 1,000 and change. They might do 10K here and there. You know what I'm saying? That shit that I was just talking about, that shit is past 100,000. Exploring the link between guns and gangs activity, Guns in Canada, the thing that that I was getting interviewed on by the news reporter, not the boy them. Dummies. 108,000 in 1 year. That's one of their highest viewed videos on their channel.
Damn. Yeah. The urban community matters out here, man. It really shows. But yeah, regardless, I think that CP lost one, man, and I think they're trying to figure out how can we keep the urban community in.
That shit's horrible.
And asking John Tory about Toronto slang, definitely not the way, my G. That's not it.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, ever. With anyone. Not just John Tory. Just cancel that friggin'.
The only person who can get a pass on that, R.I.P. Rob Ford. If he was still alive, bring him in for that.
Oh, what a guan, man. Yeah, it was his birthday or something a couple of days ago, no?
R.I.P. to him, man.
R.I.P. Speaking about like one of the legends in Toronto, who's in your Mount Rushmore for Toronto mans?
For Toronto mans?
Yeah.
Because that's the two different things. For Toronto and Toronto mans is two different things.
Toronto mans.
Toronto mans.
Like legendary Toronto mans.
So like guys who are like pushing this, and I will call it new, like everybody embracing the Toronto slang and all that type of
Yeah,
thing.
the Toronto culture and all that.
Okay.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to that dude McFly. I think he was an originator of kind of like doing the comedy stuff and having the Toronto slang out there and whatever. I got to give him one for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I would put him one. I guess you get 4
Who's yours?
spots. All right, so I give you, he's one. You get 4 slots, right? Because that's the round Mount Rushmore 4 heads, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I got that dude McFly. Got to give it to Drizzy. Everything else gets sticky. Let me think about that now. I'm trying to think of a female. They're gonna hate me, but I put a first lady on there.
Chromazz?
I put Chromita on there, Chromessy, just to get messy. And fuck, I would put Bieber, but Bieber's not from Toronto.
Stratford.
He's from Stratford, so he gets cut out of there. Toronto man. Let me think on that one.
All right, I think I got something. Drizzy Drake. Cardinal Official. Mishi Me. Master T.
Ooh, the man said Master T.
Because he opened up the floodgates to like Toronto slang on the TV and stuff like that when he was doing the Much Music interviews and shit.
Super fast.
The man was dropping bare Toronto slangs on mainstream TV back in the day.
Yeah, shit.
And Mishi Me, Jamaican funk, yo. She brought that shit to the States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Cardinal, he started busting the doors open. You know what I mean? He was pushing that culture. He didn't completely get all the way. He got a hit.
He got a huge hit.
He got a huge hit. But his mission to push that Toronto culture to the States, he didn't get it completely to full fruition.
Yeah.
And then Drizzy did it all.
You know who I'll give a random one. I'll give some love to Bishop. Bishop Brigante, I'll give some love to, because when he went on 106 in Park, that was big for us.
Yeah.
I can't lie. That was a big moment for us in Toronto history. So I'll give Bishop, I'll give him some Toronto man love still. I guess that'll be my 4. I don't mind that 4. Who did I say?
So you had Drizzy, you had that dude McFly, you had Chromazz,
and Bishop. I don't mind that.
Bishop.
I don't mind that.
It shows our age differences.
Not really. If I threw Bishop in there.
Yeah, Bishop is cross genre. He's cross generational. You know what I'm saying? Where like Master T, for the young bucks who are watching this on the YouTube, go do your Googles on that nigga. He's a legend,
bro.
He's a GOAT.
Super legend. Yo, Master T, forward. Please. That would be legendary, bro. Super legendary. But yeah, that's all we got here for the news. We're gonna tap you into this friggin' interview that we got going on. Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you who the hell it is. I'm just gonna tell you when you get it, because you're gonna get like a lot, man. Gutsy's working out here. I'm mad tired. But Friday, you wanna let the people know how to get a hold of you?
No, we'll give them all of that at the end of the show.
At the end? All right. Screw it. You got a tune or no?
Let me see when
Friday's gonna run. 6 Views uncut.
Let's see here. Is the volume on?
Shout out our listeners on all platforms. Fast. What we tell them, Drake?
Sick of these niggas.